Hi guys, welcome back to a new video. In this video I'm going to tell you the differences between AngularJS and jQuery. I've been working with AngularJS and jQuery since quite a long time, so I will just be able to tell you about my experiences in this video, what code I usually use when, and so on. So I'll just tell you based on my own experiences. So I have about 2 years experience in developing mobile apps, so I'm familiar with using jQuery and AngularJS since the past 2 years. So I hope that this video is going to be informative enough. If you have any suggestions, if after watching this video, please don't forget to mention those suggestions and your questions in the comment section of this video. I will surely try to help you out, and I will surely try to improve my videos. So let's get started with the videos. So first of all, let me tell you when do I use jQuery and when do I use AngularJS. So AngularJS and jQuery are both based on JavaScript, but now it's confusing whether to decide whether you want to create an application on jQuery or on AngularJS. So let me tell you some situations where I would use AngularJS. So now suppose if you want to make a single page application where there is no multiple pages, I would go for an AngularJS application, because in AngularJS it is very easy to create routes. If you want me to create a video on routes, please let me know. I will surely create. So I'm just going to increase the font size a little bit so that you can see properly. So there we go. So let me tell you what are routes. So basically what happens is just the URL changes, so you will able to create an application where the page will show you different content based on the URL. So suppose if the URL is like index.php index / hash home. So now this suppose if the URL has this type of content on the URL, it will show you the information that is supposed to be displayed when the hash home is there on the URL. So now there are some controllers and all that stuff. So based on that we have to just write some if else conditions. There are some sort of switch case statements where the home, basically the URL will help you show the data in the respective controller. So I would use AngularJS for single page applications. So now let's go to the next point. Why would I use AngularJS? AngularJS has excellent library files or functions. They are called directives. So AngularJS will enable you to use awesome so there were some excellent directives like the ngrepeat. So the ngrepeat is one of the best directives I've used in AngularJS. If you are planning to use AngularJS, do check the ngrepeat, because it is one of the most important directive ever in AngularJS. So do check AngularJS ngrepeat, because it's going to help you a lot in creating data grids. So I'm just writing it down: data grids, list, tables, and so on. So ngrepeat is one of the most important directive. There are some other functions like ngshow and hide. So basically what happens, we have to write less code in AngularJS. So now this was all for AngularJS. And I'll tell you the reasons why you should use jQuery instead of AngularJS. So I've been creating AngularJS apps for a very long time, so I've tried to integrate the AngularJS code with CMS like PrestaShop and WordPress and all that stuff. Sometimes it gets very difficult to integrate the AngularJS code with the CMS. So in case you are using CMS, don't use AngularJS. It will create a lot of complications and you will end up being confused about why your code is not working. It's really difficult to troubleshoot, and simply at all there are a lot of complications. So now let's talk about jQuery, the legendary jQuery. So jQuery is one of the old frameworks, but it is very stable and popular. There are very few flaws in jQuery. They have created jQuery, now jQuery is to such a level that many people are being using it, so it's a common framework, so it's easy to integrate with CMS, like any CMS like WordPress and all. The other reason why you should use jQuery is because jQuery is quite simple to understand. At the start you might find it hard to debug code and all that stuff, but once you get used to it, jQuery is simple. It's easy to define functions in jQuery. We have to just include the CDN files and that's it. So jQuery is quite simple. I've created a lot of tutorials on jQuery and AngularJS. You can check the previous videos out. This is just an informative video. So if you would ask me what do I do in my applications, I use AngularJS for list, and I use jQuery for small coding purposes, like in case there has to be anything has to be called in the PHP files, I use $post to submit any changes to the PHP file. I feel that jQuery is a better platform because jQuery is quite stable and is well known by everyone. If you had to learn one technology, I would tell you to go for jQuery because there is a higher demand for jQuery in the market. So even if you are searching for a new job, people will be asking you whether you know jQuery. Not many people are aware about AngularJS. You won't believe me, but I had gone for an interview, job interview, where they told me that they don't know what is AngularJS. Please trust me on this one. So just think about it. You can learn both the technologies if you have time, but if you have to choose any one, I would tell you to choose jQuery. So this is all for the video, guys. I hope that this video was informative. If you have any suggestions, please comment in the comment section, and if you have any more videos that you would like to see, please mention the video topic in the comment section. So that's all. Bye bye guys, take care, see you in the next video. Peace out.